Did you get to go on vacation?
Yes, I had a
Yes.
really nice break after Wimbledon. I was in Poland, and for me it's enough traveling, so just 1 hour by car to the mountains, not far from my city. So that was a nice break.
So just talk about the entire year. Obviously, you were struggling a little bit, but during the grass, you played much better than Wimbledon to the semifinals. So just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, definitely grass was much better than the beginning of the season, and I think, well, obviously I really like grass and I always feel better on that surface, but I think something clicked and I felt much better on court, and obviously whole grass court season was great for me, and I had a lot of good matches before Wimbledon, and of course Wimbledon I think was a really good run.
What are your thoughts on starting the hard court season?
Well, I really like to play here. Hold US Open swing. It's always that I like to be here from the beginning. So from here and well, always have good memories from here. And I think hardcore is always the surface that I really comfortable in play with. So well, hopefully I'll do better than last year.
Okay, do you feel like you're sort of doing something different on grass that you hadn't been doing earlier in the season? What was the change?
Not really, to be honest. Of course, surface changed a lot, but I think I was practicing the same, and I was actually doing alright during the practice, but I just couldn't do it the same on the matches, and that's why I was struggling a little bit in the first few months. And then suddenly something changed, and I really felt good, and I was really comfortable, and I felt I'm playing my best tennis, and yeah.
What do you make of the whole Martina experience at this point? Do you feel like that was not the right voice to have in your head?
No, I think it was just bad timing for us, and you know, that's it pretty much. But now, right now, it's all good, so that's the most important thing.
Are you with Thomas? Is you with Thomas cooking right now? Or?
Yeah, nothing changed.
Nothing changed.
He's there, yeah.
Muguruza is a player who you've had the unfortunate pleasure of running into a few times this year. I was wondering your thoughts on what makes her so tough as a player. What does she do on the court that makes it so tough?
Yeah, well, I remember her even from a few years ago when she was starting playing, and we all could see that she is going to play great tennis, and we're going to see her more often in the future, and here we go. Well, definitely very solid player from the back, and I think she can do everything on court, and very powerful player as well, so there's no weakness actually, from her side, so you really had to play your 100% to beat her, otherwise, bad luck.
So her run at Wimbledon didn't shock you by any means?
No, not at all actually. I saw her a few matches beginning of the Wimbledon, and she was playing great tennis every match, and it was not that she had a good draw or she was lucky. She just played great tennis, and she reached the final.
Serena has looked quite vulnerable at a lot of times this year, and yet she's running for the Grand Slam. What are your thoughts on sort of her season and how it's looked in your eyes?
Well, I think definitely she's dominating right now, and it's very hard to stop her if she really wanted to win. It's just she's just playing too good, and I think she's just so pumped up, especially this year, to win all the Grand Slams. So.
You think she's pumped up, you said? So,
yeah, like and she really want to do that, and we can see she's just on fire, and especially at the Grand Slams. So, well, we'll see US Open if she can handle that another pressure to win all the 4 Grand Slams.
Do you feel like her intensity level is more this year than other years you've seen?
I think so. I think she's playing her best tennis, and she's really not up and down. She's always staying the same level this year, and that's why she pretty much won everything.
Aga, why is it impossible to beat her? She's lost on occasion, not much, but here and there.
Well, she's also a human being, so of course you cannot really play all the time for years like that. So obviously some worse matches are gonna come for everyone. But she's so focused on that Grand Slam, and she just don't want to lose the match. But of course, there's a chance that you can beat her, but you just have to play your best tennis and kind of find a way to do that. But it's tough because she's not really let you play. She's going for from the first shot, and it's tough.
In her first serve, I think it's tough to deal with now.
Yeah, well, in the serve and the return, she's just going for it, and you don't have much opportunities.
Are you disappointed she's not here?
Well, depends from which side you're saying, but of course, I mean, always it's great to have her on in the draw. But you know, I think she played so many tournaments this year. She won a lot, so I guess she just needs more breaks and more matches. So I think that's why she's not here.
Aga, do you feel like when you return, are you aggressive enough with your return?
Oh, well, depends, but I'm trying, and I think pretty much right now.
More than anything?
Sorry?
Is it mental more than anything?
As well, I think depends yeah, how you feel on court and who is on another side of the net. But I think tennis right now it's getting more aggressive and more powerful, and the balls are flying so quickly and so hard, and especially when you play those young ones, and you just have to stay focused all the time, and if you play a bit too soft, then you're in trouble.
There was an article during Wimbledon about women and body type, and I think your coach was quoted, and you had some modeling. I'm wondering if you saw all of that and what you think about.
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yes. Not really, but I'll check it out.
You said earlier this year there are no easy matches anymore. What were you talking about?
Oh, well, definitely now tennis on the level that, especially in top 10, top 20, is very tight. There are so many young players coming up and playing already on the highest level, and I think a few years ago when I started, you can see that you had some easier matches in the beginning of the tournament, and that was a huge difference between players, and now it's not really. Everybody playing great tennis, and even those players that are 30, 40s, they really play on a really high level that it's tough, and that's why I don't think there's any more easy matches.
Touching on that subject, your opponent Wednesday night would be one of these two playing right now, including Cici Bellis, who's local from Appleton, just 16, made a big splash at the U.S. Open last year. Are you pros aware of her? Maybe the next, young American to come up?
Yes, well, I remember that match against Sivulkova. I watched the end, but I don't really know her, so I think that'll be a good challenge for me to play the young and very talented American. So I know that she's more also in the college as well. That is very surprising that, with her potential, she want to do something else as well.
Would you give her, not that you want to give advice to opponents, but she is 16 and I think is at the point where she's considering, do I turn pro here? Maybe do I come to Stanford and go to college for free, get a scholarship, and then turn pro whenever you want to? Would you give her advice?
Well, if I were her, I'll play pro. I think that's the best timing to start. And if she played that kind of tennis, that's, I think, because she wanted to play great tennis. And of course, when you want to play tennis, you want to be pro. And I think there's always time for college, and to be pro later can be just too late.
Some of those younger players under 21, like Svitolina or Bencic or Madison Keys that you've seen, who do you think has the biggest potential? remembering them?
Well, it's always hard to pick just one because they're all great players. And I was saying that's why it's so tough and so tight, just to stay top 10 and just to be there a whole time. But I think Madison Keys has a really good potential, and I think she's playing very powerful tennis that can be very, very dangerous in the future, I think, for everyone. And well, but also I will say also Muguruza as well, and like you're saying, Benčić, those are the players that we're gonna see for sure as well in the future.
Okay, you know, Serena's 33 and Venus is 34. Could you stay there until you're 33, 34? 20, what is it? 6 years? That's so
yeah.
late.
Oh, even more, but well, to be honest, I don't think so. I think my career was I didn't have any breaks. You know, I'm pretty much playing pro almost 10 years now, and I think that's different when you have some breaks on the way, and breaks like 1 year, 1.5 years. That's a really big rest for your body. And well, I don't know how I'm gonna feel in 2 years or 4 years, and not even saying 6 years or even more. So. And also my body is not the very type that is the strongest, so well, we'll see, but 34, that's for sure not gonna happen.
Last couple of questions, please.
All players dream of Grand Slams. When you have your Grand Slam dreams, where do you see it happen?
Well, I think we all fight for that from the beginning, and well, I was close a few times, but well, still have a few years to try, but definitely that's the goal for everyone, that's for sure.
But do you see it in your head happening in one of the particular slams more than another?
Well, you know, if I could win Miami or any other big events with all players in it, the same players, that's, you know, that's the proof that I can win also the Grand Slam. So, but you know, for that has to be a lot of things going your way, and well, we'll see. I'll try.
Thank you.